guys, what's up? It's Ray. Welcome back to RayARCH, the channel that has all things architecture and stuff. Before I start this video, I want to say sorry for hyping up the series and then just not posting completely at all on this channel because I've been so busy. I've been busy with work and I just couldn't find time to sit down, film, edit the video, and upload it. But I'm back, and now we have our second episode of the critique series on this channel, which I do have a name for right now because of you guys. A lot of you guys suggested the same name or something similar to this name that I chose, so I figured if it's so popular, I might as well use it. And so our series name is called ArchCRITecture. And with that said, let's begin our second episode of ArchCRITecture. The project that we will be reviewing and critiquing today is by someone who does not want to be named in the video, so I will not call him or her out. In a brief email post and by looking at the presentation boards, he described his project as inspired by Kurdish village houses. And these are basically a style of housing where it really becomes more of a landscape, with the roofs of each unit serving as a platform for others to walk on. This is clearly and quite literally translated onto his design, and we can all see that through his renderings and sections. And here is my critique. On the first episode, some of you guys actually said I should be harsher towards you guys, so here we go. I have the presentation with me right here, so I'm just going to be looking at the presentation while I talk to you guys, so just don't think that I'm like distracted or I'm just not paying attention to you guys. I'm actually looking at the project right now. Let's start with the overall presentation first, because that's very important to a presentation, like I always say. The layout and flow of the board is not the best, I have to say. There is no narrative in how you want the critics to view your board. In other words, I don't know where to begin with the presentation. You have renderings, and then you have 3D models popping in and out of random spaces, and some even overlap each other literally. The drawings become buried under the beautiful renderings. I would suggest that you take a step back right after you finish all your drawings and deliverables, and maybe start to map out where you want certain contents to go. For example, maybe it would serve you better to have the left side of the entire board be your drawings and the entire right side be your rendering. This will at least create a clear image of what you want to show, and it will be easier for the critics to see everything that you're showing without having to search for Waldo. Your alignment isn't too big of an issue. I would just suggest that you don't dump a pile of furniture into your plans because it becomes very distracting to read. I wish your site plan is much larger on the board because it speaks for your project so much. By seeing your site plan, I'm able to see the cascading rooftops and change in topography created by your spaces. It's a beautiful site plan, and I wish you had given it a larger stage to showcase it. I'm not sure why your towers exist. You had mentioned that you were inspired by the Kurdish houses, which was shown very prominently in your design. I just can't connect the towers to anything else in your concept or landscape. Perhaps if you elaborated a little bit more on your tower design, for example, by showing a few images of what inspires you for designing the tower, then maybe we can all be like, oh, okay, I can see why you did that. Otherwise, I just think that you added the towers last minute because your friend had a tower and you wanted to design one as well. Remember, every move you make in design must be backed up by a clear reasoning. And this goes for all forms of design. If someone asks you, why did you do this for the space, then you should be able to tell them proudly what your reasoning was. Alright guys, that is it for this critique. I hope it was at least a bit helpful. I know I didn't get to cover too many topics, but it's just exactly how critiques work in school. Thank you so much again for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys loved it, please subscribe to this channel and join the community. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!